How's it going, everyone? Nick here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some huge news about Thor Nodes. As you can see right here, today has not been a good day for Thor Price. It is down around 11-12% at around $103. Now today it did drop as low as $92-93. As you can see, this is a 7-day chart right now. So 7 days ago, it was all the way at a high of around 178, and that's around when I bought one of my first Heimdall Thor Nodes. Now today, there is a reason for this big drop off in price, and no, it is not a rug pull. For those of you not following Thor too closely, they actually announced a few months ago that they're going to be reducing their rewards. So you can see right here, there will be a reward reduction moving forward, and here are the dates that they were supposed to happen. As you can see here, February 8th at midnight, which would have been this morning, is when they were supposed to reduce the Odin node rewards from about 2.73 Thor per day all the way down to 1.02 Thor per day. Now I've been really watching and looking at the Discord, seeing how this might affect the price, and no one really knew, but it did go down a lot, as you guys can see. So the rewards are one part of all this, but there's another part that I didn't really think of until Thor Financial put it out on their Medium page. So if we go to their Medium page, they just dropped this yesterday. So this is regarding their new reward change model for the Odin holders. Odin nodes are the largest tier node that Thor Financial offers. But there's one thing about Thor nodes that you guys really need to know if you're planning on buying one of these nodes, or you already have these nodes and you're accumulating rewards. So if I go into app.thor.financial, this is the decentralized app for Thor Financial, and you can see right here, I have my node right here. It's one node out of 100 nodes that you can have. It's a Heimdall node, and you can see right now my rewards are at around 0.15 Thor, using today's price of around $100. That is $15, not too bad for passive income. And I do plan on growing that over time. So here's the problem. Today was the day that Odin node holders, their rewards were supposed to go down. But in the smart contract, when you actually buy a Thor node, you're buying it at the reward price of the original rewards, which, as I told you, for Odin nodes is the 2.73 Thor per day. But then this morning, it was supposed to move down to 1.02 Thor per day. Now, it wasn't built into the smart contract to actually account for that reduction in rewards. So there was basically a huge notice here. Important, click here to read our Medium post. So if you go to the Medium post, Thor actually says that they can't change their smart contracts right now, and their developers are working on changing the smart contract. So to mitigate that, they wanted everyone that had Odin nodes to go in and actually claim their rewards at the higher rate, because if they didn't do that, all the rewards that they're currently accumulating, that will be slashed to the rate that they're going to. So it'll go all the way from 2 point something all the way down to 1. So you'll effectively lose around 63% of your unclaimed Odin rewards. Now it was good, later today they actually said, okay, look, we'll actually reimburse any individuals who are unable to claim these rewards within 24 hours, and their tokens will not be lost, but there will be a 10% tax. So this is another thing about actually claiming your Thor rewards, is when you claim them and you don't reinvest them into more nodes, there's an actual tax. So you can see here in the new structure, the claim tax, all the way from the lowest node to the highest node, is 1% through 10%, and those percentages are if you have enough Thor to buy a new node. Now, if you don't have enough Thor accumulated to get a new node, that percentage is way higher. Hopefully I didn't lose anyone there. Let me just show you this one kind of green highlighted spot here. It explains it a little better. So what they're doing today is they're delaying the Odin node reduction till tonight, which is midnight UTC time. Right now, I'm in the East Coast. It's around 4:45, so it should happen in a couple hours. But they're basically saying if you don't claim your rewards by midnight at the 10% claim rate, The normal would be 25% if you do wait. Now they will reimburse, but it still will be taxed at 10%. Now some of this confusion around what you should claim, how you should claim it, and why this wasn't built into the smart contracts prior is why I think the price has gone down a decent amount today in the last couple days. Now I am confident that the devs of Thor Financial will fix this if you are in their Discord community. They've really been working on this night and day to try to fix this, and I'm hoping that they will not do the other tier reward reductions until they have the smart contracts fixed, because then you'll have to come in here and I'll have to figure out if I should claim my rewards, if I should leave them there, and hopefully they'll actually reimburse you. So it's a whole thing, and I can see that's why the price is going down a little bit. So you can see here that these reward reductions are happening all throughout February. So I really think that you'll see each of these days, the 8th, 14th, 24th, and March 1st, as days where Thor price will either tank a lot or rise a lot. Obviously, this first reduction, it hasn't happened just yet, but I bet you it'll probably go down a little bit more. But then you'll see people saying, okay, wow, we just went under $100 for Thor. Let me buy in and get more nodes. So there is that trade-off going on here. So if you guys have any questions about these reductions or how they actually work, or even just what a Thor node is, put them in the comments. But now I want to go over Thor Financial's newest possible investment. So the other day they held a vote for all of their Thor node holders for their 10th treasury investment. For those of you that don't know, Thor basically makes all their money off of investments. So you're buying Thor nodes, they're taking that money into the treasury to then invest more, and that's how you can get your yields so high. So far there's been 9 investments. But just the other day, there was a vote for a 10th investment. I talked a little bit about it in my last video. Once my announcements tab here opens, I'll be able to show you what the vote actually was. All right, so it just loaded, and this is actually funny, and this is why I like Thor so much compared to other crypto projects. Lokai, this is actually the community manager. He's kind of running the show here, and he just posted a picture of his face, which no one ever does in these weird one-off crypto projects, and he is known, I think he's KYC'd, it's either him or another developer, and that is why I like Thor. But anyway, if we go up a little bit just to yesterday, you'll see an announcement on the 10th investment and how you can actually vote. All right, so here it is. You can see they gave 3 options. I did talk about this in my last video: Boo, Harmony, and GALA nodes. And you can see here, if I go to the actual vote on the right, if you guys can see that, 74% of the vote of everyone that holds Thor nodes that voted for a GALA founders node. Now, I don't truly know much about GALA nodes, but GALA is kind of a metaverse gaming blockchain company. And because they're decentralized and want to put games on the blockchain for you guys to play, there obviously has to be nodes for all the computational power. There obviously has to be nodes for these games to run on. Now, if we check out GALA nodes, you can see get a founders node today. And if we click buy now, let's actually see how much a GALA node costs, because I'm assuming it's very, very expensive. Yes, you can see here 285,000 GALA. If we go to Coin Metro, let's see how much that actually is. If we go search up GALA. Okay, so GALA is around 33 cents. If we convert the GALA needed for a GALA founders node, 285,000. That is around $96,000. Okay, so it is $100,000 for a single GALA node, and that's why this hopefully will be Thor Financial's 10th investment in their treasury. I could see GALA nodes growing, especially if the metaverse and the kind of gaming, decentralized blockchain stuff continues to rise. Now, I will stress, if you want to buy a Thor node, I definitely recommend going into the Discord first, watching a bunch of YouTube channels, and just learning as much as you can, because because a lot of these crypto projects, they could get the rug pulled from right under you. You could lose all your money. I don't recommend investing in something like Thor Financial with money that you mind losing, okay? Make this money where you're saying, look, I'll throw $500 into here. If this project goes to zero, it won't really take any skin off my back. Then again, if Thor continues to be on the track it has been, you can make amazing rewards with this. According to the Thor Financial Discord, there are some huge changes coming to Thor that'll be great for early investors. So if you have questions, let me know. I'll be putting out videos with Thor node updates when they come out and when I think you should know about them. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more about passive crypto income, node investing, and stuff like that. If you want to learn more about Flux, another great crypto project, click here.